Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to start with the next disease, that is cancer. Abnormal, uncontrolled, and purposeless division of cells. That means cell division that we have studied in our 11th standard, which is for a purpose. But in cancer, which is abnormal, means it don't have a proper M. It is totally purposeless, and it is not controlled to maintain the shape of the part of the tissues. That's why this is also termed as abnormal or undifferentiated mass of the body. So the development of the mass of undifferentiated cells, that is also termed as tumor. When tumor is malignant, that means it is described as a cancer. What is malignant and what is non-malignant, that we are going to study afterward. Cancer harms the body when the cancerous cells divide uncontrollably to form new lumps or a masses of tissue, which is called neoplasm. So this condition cannot be seen only in leukemia. Rest all types of cancer shows neoplasm. Tumors can grow and interfere with the normal functioning of the various organs, as long as we can term as many kinds of cells divisions or many rounds of cell divisions are going to happen. That means it needs more amount of material, more amount of energy, so which will be used for that uncontrolled and purposeless cell division. They also release the secretion which alter body functions. So for that uh, uncontrolled cell division, for the formation of the tumor, there is a kind of material needed, and byproducts of that material or after the use of that material which are released in the blood and which actually disturbs the body's other functions. One of the main killer disease nowadays, because there is no proper cure for it. Physicians and researchers who specialize in the study, that are termed are oncologists, and the study of cancer, which is termed as oncology. Tumor may develop anywhere in the body. However, the tumors are all tumors are not cancerous. So there are two types of tumors, as I said. The one benign or benign, we can pronounce it, that is non-malignant, and the malignant, which is termed as cancerous. Benign or non-malignant tumor, it grows slowly, may attain quite a large size, but it remains restricted to that area only. So it is restricted to the site of origin where it forms and does not spread. This does not necessarily mean that the benign tumors is not troublesome, that means which is not gets converted to cancer. Yes, sometimes it can be gets converted into cancer. Some benign tumors are harmful and fatal. For example, brain tumor, where actually it occupies a space of brain in the skull. Moreover, the benign tumors may sometimes become malignant, that is adenoma and fibroid. Adenoma, that means a glandular cancer. Fibroid is a fibrous tissues cancer. Malignant tumor or cancer, the growth rate of this cancer is rapid and mortality rate is comparatively more than the benign tumor. Of course, because this type of cancer, that means tumor, which is generally found at its last stage. So rapid growth of tumors cause overcrowding and disruption of normal cells. If cells are working, they are present in overcrowding, that's why that functioning is not proper, and disruption of normal cells which occupies this normal space for the normal cells which should be there, and because of these tumor which is occupied by other cells, the cancerous cells compete with the normal cells for nutrients and finally kill them. That means the number of cells which are keep dividing and dividing, that's why which requires more amount of nutrition and which is actually used or utilized and specially made for the normal cells which are actually performing the body function. That's why whole body function is disrupted. These cells spread from one organ to other via blood or lymph or from new tumor, which is called the secondary tumor. And this migratory process is which is termed as metastasis. That means if cancer is not found at its early stages, it's not detected in its early stage, So the next step will be the tumor or the cancerous cells which spread all over in the body and anywhere in the body. Again, other tumors are formed which are termed as secondary tumor. And here the benign and the malignant tumors diagram is given there. So you can easily understand by this diagram that here these cells are actually properly bound inside a kind of bunch, we can say, for the benign tumor. And the malignant tumor, it's totally open, that means which can spread everywhere. Now next part, that is types of cancer. There are 5 main types of cancers according to the type of tissue affected. So cancer which are named according to the tissue which from which they arise. First, carcinoma, that is a cancer that arises from the epithelial tissues, that we have studied the structure of epithelial tissues which are the lining of the body organs. So which includes the breast cancer, lung cancer, cancer of stomach and skin cancer. So especially the layers of or the skin of our body which is made up of epithelial tissues. So these cancers occurs only there. Sarcoma, there is a cancer that arises from the connective tissues called sarcoma, includes the bone tumors, that is osteosarcoma, muscle tumors, myosarcoma, and cancer of cartilage, that is chondrosarcoma, and the cancer of adipose tissues, that is liposarcoma. According to the structure or a kind of tissues, the name of sarcoma is given there. Lymphoma, the cancer that arises from the lymphatic tissue which is called as lymphoma, occurs in the lymphatic nodes, spleen and tissues of immune system. Of course, this is lymph systems cancer. Leukemia, it is one of the type of it is a type of blood cancer in which there is excessive formation of white blood cells, WBCs or leukocytes in the bone marrow. So people suffering from leukemia have very high leukocyte count and the blood contains millions of abnormal immature WBC or leukocytes that are incapable of fighting infections. That means WBC are actually helpful for our body, but in the case of leukemia, WBCs which are formed which are immature and the immature cells are no use. There are various types of leukemia such as monocytic leukemia or lymphoblastic leukemia. So next type of cancer, there is adenocarcinoma. Adenocarcinoma, which is cancer arises in thyroid, pituitary, adrenal or other glandular tissues. So glandular, we can say adenocarcinoma, which is one of the kind of glandular cancer. Next, there is causes of cancer. Although it is still not very clear the main reason of cancer, the cause, but still some factors which are responsible for cancer which are termed as carcinogenic factors or carcinogenic. These factors, first one is chemical. Chemicals are known to induce cancer. These include nicotine, caffeine, which are the products of combustion of coal and oil, several polycyclic hydrocarbons, some sex hormones and steroids, if given or secreted in large amounts, may cause cancer. That means sex hormones and steroids which must be present in our body in a specific amount. And if it raises, that means if artificially taken from outside in the form of drugs, it may cause cancer. Breast cancer seems to have a hormonal relationship. It is more commonly observed in women who avoid breastfeeding. So avoiding breastfeeding after pregnancy, which actually a kind of which actually disturbs the balance of hormones in the body of the woman. Radiation, that are the X-rays, gamma rays, cosmic rays, ultraviolet rays, all kinds of rays are carcinogenic mostly. Incidence of skin cancer is higher in the people who are working in very sunny areas due to UV radiation in the sunlight. So because of the ultraviolet rays, which are the main cause of skin cancer. Viruses which causing cancer have genes which are called the viral oncogenes, that is V1 genes, sorry. These viruses are also called oncogenic viruses. For example, EBV, Epstein-Barr virus, HPV, human papilloma virus, which are responsible for cancer because they are having that kind of genes which actually get inserted in our cell inside the nucleus, breaks the chromosome and forms the new pattern of cell division, which is uncontrolled. Oncogenes. Several genes called cellular oncogenes, for example, co-oncogenes or proto-oncogenes, have been identified in normal cells, which when activated under the certain condition could lead to oncogenic transformation of cells. Here, the oncogenes, which are the cellular oncogenes, we can say, or proto-oncogenes, which are generally found in normal cells, but when it gets activated, it forms a different condition. So, which actually transforms a normal cell into abnormal cell. Next part that is addiction. Different types of addictions like smoking, chewing of tobacco lead to cancer of mouth, lips, and lungs. So alcohol consumption may result in cancer of esophagus, stomach, intestine, and liver. Some kinds of drugs which are also causes cancer, there is marijuana, anaerobic steroids. These are the drugs. Here, a kind of carcinogenic material which is named and the organs affected. First, soot particles which are generally present in the air, which are made up of dust, which are responsible for the cancer of skin and lungs. Coal tar, that is 3,4 benzopyrene, which is responsible for the skin and lungs cancer. Cigarette smoke, lungs. Cadmium oxide, which is for the prostate gland in the reproductive system. Aflatoxin, a metabolic material of Aspergillus flavus, which is a mold which affects or forms a cancerous condition for liver. Naphthalmine or amino biphenyl, which causes cancer of urinary bladder. Mustard gas, which is for lungs. Nickel chromium compounds for lung cancer. Asbestos, which are sheets are used as a form of roof, which causes lung cancer. Diethyl stebestrol, that is DES, which causes vagina cancer. And vinyl chloride, which causes liver cancer. Treatment of cancer. Still, there is no proper treatment or cure is found for cancer. Some treatments which consist the combination of number of therapies which are follows and which actually a kind of treatments which are responsible for the extension of the life of the patient. First, chemotherapy, which comprises the administration of the certain anti-cancer drugs. The anti-cancer drugs regulate the cell division by inhibiting DNA synthesis or are more toxic to cancerous cells than to normal cells. So chemotherapy, which cannot be used for a kind of complicated case patients. Chemotherapy may lead to hair loss or anemia. Anemia, that means the less amount of RBCs in the blood, but both get corrected after the treatment is stopped. So here, the anti-cancer drugs which regulate the cell division by inhibiting DNA synthesis, which are more toxic to cancerous cell than to normal cells. Instead of that, here chemotherapy is possible. Radiotherapy, it is used in addition to chemotherapy, means combinedly generally used. In radiotherapy, the basic principles is to bombard the cancerous tissue or cells with the rays from radioactive material. For treatment, the cancer tissue or cells are exposed to radiations, and because of that radioactivity, the materials which are used for this radioactivity, that is cobalt, iridium, or iodine, and that radioactive rays, means that rays are actually responsible for the destructions of the cancerous cells. X-ray, gamma rays, and charged particles are used to destroy the cancerous tissues or cells but cause minimum damage to the surrounding normal tissue or cells. Surgery, where directly the part which shows it has a limited utility, where a breast tumor or uterine tumor, that tumor can be removed. Immunotherapy, a tumor cell avoid detection or destruction by immune system. So therefore, the patients are given substances that are biological response or modifiers like alpha interferon, which activates the immune system. That means our own body's immune system is actually able to destroy the cancerous tumor, and which is activated by giving alpha interferon. Next, supportive therapy, where the supportive therapy is used to treat symptoms of cancer and side effects of cancer treatments. So supportive therapy, that hair loss and all and weakness, which improves the quality of cancer of patient, and the therapy varies depending upon the condition of the individual case.